Hey everybody, welcome back! So today we're going to be talking about Catlateral Damage, which is this fantastic game that I found at PAX. I know this is a little late to be talking about games from PAX, but this is when I had time to record something. So, I'm recording now. So anyway, Catlateral Damage is a first-person destructive cat simulator where you play as a cat and you run around and try to knock as much stuff onto the floor as you possibly can. So this was one of the indie games in the Indie Mega Booth for this year, and it was super cool because I got to demo the game, and I actually have a access code to be able to play it at my house. So I have it on my computer so I can play it whenever I want. It is actually in closed early access right now, but if you go to the website, which is www.catlateraldamage.com, you can go and there are two different levels of backers. So there's the $12 one, which is House Cat, which gives you the game and stuff like that. And then there's Backer Cat, which gets your name in the credits, if I remember correctly. And it's super cool. So I have some gameplay that I recorded, so let's take a look at that. Okay, so this is Catlateral Damage. Here is the sort of gameplay area. So we're a cat, and this is objective mode. So there are two different modes, objective mode and litterbox mode. Objective mode has a time limit and also how many items that you want to get. So if you're using a mouse, it's left click to swat with your left paw, right click to swat with your right paw, and middle click to poke, and you'll see that in a minute. And also, pick up is F, and drop is F again. You can kind of see that. That meow sound is when you don't pick up something successfully, and I got that a few times just now because I'm not very good at picking up stuff. So, as you can see, there's the poke, that's middle mouse. So your goal is to just sort of knock over as many things as you possibly can in the time limit. So yeah, you see all of the things on the shelf, so basically anything that's on a shelf that is not a shelf, you can knock off. So by doing that, I get a power-up, although I won't actually achieve that power-up until much later, but as you can see, I'm knocking off some clothes here, and I'm gonna skip. Okay, yeah, so I'm back over here. So as you can see, there's an event, so high and low value objects have been randomized, so you can see in that sort of UI on the left side the things that are going to get you more points and the things that are going to get you less points now because of the event. Also, I have that special object, which is bookends. There's a lot of jumping involved in this game, just saying. Okay, so I found a bookshelf, which has a lot of bookends, which is good, so the more things you get on the floor, the better, and you get more points for some of them. So bookshelves are really easy. You just have to get behind the books and then swat with the paw that will take it onto the floor, and then you can get a whole bunch of points at once. It's not that hard to do. So yeah, the goal is to try and knock over as many things as you possibly can. As you can see, the art style is rather simple. There's not very many like complicated colors or shaders or any of that, but and everything is sort of cube-like, and there's no fancy physics with books or anything like that. They're all sealed together, but that's perfectly fine. It looks good anyway. So there's that. I like the variety of objects that they have here. So, like, for example, that little robot that I'm about to knock onto the floor, there we go. That one's really clever. And they also have some, like, games you can find around, although I don't think we'll be able to see that until a little bit later in the footage here. But, they have little games and things that you can knock on the floor. And now we see my, amazing jumping skills right now, as I am failing multiple times to... There we go, I got it, okay. So yeah, knocking all this stuff onto the floor. So yeah, there's this upgrade here. Now I'm gonna get it. And so it's on top of the thing here, so I can bite it, and then the upgrade itself falls out over there underneath the table. So this is gonna give me SWAT +2. So now when I SWAT something, it's going to fly more. I believe that's how that works. So yeah, more jumping skills. And that's generally how Catlateral Damage works. So that's sort of the gameplay of Catlateral Damage. I did mention briefly Litterbox mode. Litterbox mode doesn't have a time limit, so that's the main difference between the two game modes. And also you get to do as many Litterbox modes as you want, and then you can just jump into the Litterbox when you're done with the house, and then you can move on to a new house. house, and their layouts are slightly different and things like that. So yeah, there's that. Also, I forgot to mention the music is really nice. It's kind of 8-bit. It's a little bit repetitive, but in general it doesn't really get on your nerves because you're too busy knocking things off. Like the TV, I didn't actually see that in the particular gameplay that I picked, but there's my favorite part of this is you can go and you can knock the TV off the TV stand. That's something you can do. I just find that hilarious. So that's generally Catlateral Damage. I love this game. It's hilarious, and it's also really clever. So remember, you can go to www.catlateraldamage.com to go pick it up. You can play the demo online without paying anything, but if you want to pay $12 to $15, you don't have to pay $15 for the game, but you can get more stuff if you pay $15. So the minimum you have to pay to get the game is $12. So if you haven't tried the game, you should try it. It's really fun. And that's all I have to say about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time for some more game reviews. Bye!